Hi friends, today we are discussing Excel sheet shortcut keys with the computer keyboards computer class part 1. Excel sheet, Word document and PowerPoint PPT shortcut keys with the computer keyboards part 1. And kindly type in YouTube search at the rate of Ishwariya Vijay Kumar for getting my YouTube channels improving spoken English for children, interview goers and college students. And here lotus, flower, and the next one is rose, next one is jasmine. And shortcut actions, here control N, that is a new document, here mention here control N, that is a new workbook action form, and control O, open workbook, and control S, save workbook, control C, copy, control X, cut, control V, paste, control Z, undo, control Y, redo, control F, find, control H, replace, control plus arrow key, move to edge of data region, control plus space, select column, and control plus space, select row. Here is the control N, new workbook, control O, open workbook, control S, save workbook, control C, copy, control X, cut, control V, paste, control plus Z, undo, control plus Y, redo, control plus F, find, and control plus H, replace, control plus arrow key, move to edge of data region, control plus space, select column, control plus shift plus space, select row. And next control plus Y, redo, control plus F, find, control plus H, replace, control plus arrow key, move to edge of data region, control plus space, select column, shift plus space, select row, control plus shift plus insert cell, control plus hyphen, select delete cell, F2 edit active cell, F4 repeat last actions, and Alt plus ESV paste special, Alt plus equal auto sum, and control plus sum formulas. Here Excel shortcut keys, control N, new workbook, and control O is open new workbook, control S is a save workbook, control P is print, and control W is close workbook, control F, find, and control H, replace, control A, select all. And Excel shortcut keys, control plus equal, show the formulas. And next Excel shortcut keys, control plus A, select all, and control plus C, copy, and next one control plus V, paste, and control plus X, cut, and next one control plus S, save. And here I given that Excel sheet, Excel shortcut keys in computer keyboards, here keyboard applications, for copy control plus C, for paste control plus V. Here I mentions select box 1 control C and select box 2 for control V. Here this is the box 1, You have to delete means you have to select here and here. You have to select here rose is a flower. You have to copy and control C here. Control C. Here is their control and here is their C. Control C is the copy purpose and control at the same time plus V. Control plus V is a paste. For examples here that rose is a flowers and rose structure here is there and I am copy and do the control C first. Control C and next enter. Next one tab. Here arrow mark and press tab. Here is the tab button 1 2 3 and control Z. And for copy purpose you have to select this and copy, and it means this is the keyboard options. In keyboard, in control V, control C plus control V. Here is the tab 1 2 3 4 5 6 and control V. Yes, here 2 times is there. This diagram also the same. Control C and control V. Here 2 times. And the lotus is a flower, that also the same. The lines we have to first control C and you put tab, control V, the same jasmine flower, lotus diagram also control C and control V. If you click here under 2 times it will come. The same jasmine flower, the same like that, control C, control C and control V, the same like that. Here also words, control C and control V. Here one enter and put control V. Same like that 2 times. Here we can do that rose is a flower and rose is a flower 2 times and lotus is a flower, lotus is a flower and lotus is a flower 2 times with the diagram. Jasmine is a flower and jasmine is a flower, that also 2 times. And here for the conclusions, for copy purpose control plus C and for paste purpose control plus V. These 2 options we have to select here. And next we will do the exercise for control. For copy purpose control plus C, the same rows, and for paste purpose control plus V. We have do the exercise with the keyboard. Yes, first rows you can select here and control C, control C. Next you have to select here control V option, and here is the control C and control V. Control press same time control V. We are getting that second flower option. And next second part, the same exercise we do the more times repeated. Control C and select here control V, and the same way structures 2 times we repeated. And next third time select here control C and control V, control C and control V. Here we have to scroll and keep like that. And for PPT PowerPoint preparation and copy paste, we can use the options control plus C for copy purpose and control plus V for paste purpose. The same way we will do some more exercise. This control C and control V, do like that. And next again control C and again control V, and the same next again copy purpose control C and paste purpose control V, again do like that. Control C for copy and control V for paste, and control C for copy and control V for paste. Control C for copy, control V for paste, copy and paste. Yes, this exercise has done for copy purpose control V and paste purpose control V. We got that lotus flowers. We are using control plus C for copy purpose and paste purpose control plus V. And next exercise we have to go. Next lotus, the same way here is the structures control C and select here control V, the same, and control C control V. We will do the exercise with fast. And here again control C, again control V. This is a PPT preparation for copy and paste purpose. We are using that keyboard options control C and control V, and the same like that we have to prepare control C for copy, control V for paste here. And one more exercise here, Jasmine. Here also control C and control V here for pasting, control C plus control V for pasting, control C plus control V. The same exercise we have to repeat. We are getting the number of copy and paste options with control C and control V. And here one more option here is there. Put right click here, copy option is there. I will show with the key mouse. Here copy option is there, copy, and you have to select and paste. Here is the paste option. We have doing the additional options with the mouse also. Anyhow, our keyboard options we are using control C and control V. This PPT page number 16 has completed. Next sunflower, the same control C and control V, and next control C and control V, control C and control V, it means copy and paste. If you are selecting that entire things, one time copy and do one time paste, like that we are getting. Again we are putting copy and paste, copy and paste, Control C and Control V. So sunflower also copy and paste has completed. Next, butterfly pea and blue pea. This flower also we have to Control C and Control V, like that. Control C, Control V. We are getting like that. Next, here is the tulip. This flower also Control C and select Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. We are getting that keyboard options. And next, here is the sweet pea flowers. The same practice we will do. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. And the next, here is the marigold. This is also flower. We are putting Control C and select and Control V. You can put this diagram. Here again Control C and Control V. Again Control C and Control V. Same like that we are putting with the keyboard Control C and Control V options for copy and paste. And one more flowers, frangipani champa. Control C and Control V. The same practice we will do for keyboard options with using. And the next exercise, for copy purpose, hypericum, one of the flower. Here also that Control C and Control V. We are getting that practice purpose this option. And the next one, bluebell. This also the same, Control V plus Control C plus Control V. And the next options, here Mexican Olander. Control C and Control V. Here Control C and Control V, Control C and Control V. And next, here is the periwinkle, and here Control V and Control X, Control C plus Control X. Control, here is the for cutting purpose Control X and Control V, paste purpose Control V. For examples, here Control X for cut and Control V for paste. Here cut, okay, and Control V for paste. How can I cut this? You can select here and put Control X, Control X. I will show that with the keyboard. Here Control X, here that is disappear, and select here in Control V, here Control V, here coming. The same options here also. Control X means cut and select here Control V, same. And the same way copy and paste also, that Control, here Control C and here Control V, that is 2 times, and this one Control X and Control V, here also the same coming. It means cut and paste. Control C plus Control V, Control C plus Control V. This exercise has done. And next, the water lily also the same. Control C plus Control V, Control C plus Control V, Control C plus Control V. Now PowerPoint, that Excel sheet copy and paste option with the keyboard has completed. And next, we can put the same in Excel sheet. Excel sheet form here is the same. This is the Excel sheet form. I will show with zoom. Yes, here Excel sheet shortcut keys in computer keyboard. Here is the keyboard applications and the shortcut keys. Control plus C means copy, and here is the rows. This is the Excel sheet. If you want means select file and new Excel sheet. One sheet is created. Now we have to close right now, and that rose flower is there. For Control C you can select, and Control C options I will show with the keyboard. Yes, here rose flower is there, Control C, and here Control V. Now copy and paste happen the same like that. If I zoom this, Control and here the same Control C of this, and Control V select here. Now copy and paste command the same like that. Here also Control C and Control V, and Control C plus Control V, Control C plus Control V. This is the Excel sheet copy and paste option with the keyboard. Control C plus Control V for pasting purpose. And the second one the same also, Lotus, Control C, and if you go here Control V. Now same like that, Control C plus Control V here. Control C plus Control V third, Control C plus Control V paste. This is the Excel sheet pattern for Control copy and paste. And for Jasmine, Control C, here you can select the cell and Control V. The same again, Control C, select the cell, Control V, Control C, and select the cell, Control V, Control C and Control V, Control C, and select here Control V. And sunflower also the same, Control C, here Control V. Here can copy, select box and Control V. Copy means Control plus C, select the box, Control plus V. The same number of times we have to repeated. Control C, Control V. And next here is butterfly PM, same like that. First select this box, Control C, select this box, Control V. Control C and Control V. For practice purpose I have given these flowers for getting idea. And Control C and Control V. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Now this exercise also has completed. Next, marigold, you can put Control C and select all the box one time. We are putting like that. Control V option. And next is Control C and Control V. Again the same operation we have to repeat it. Control C, Control V. Here also the same. Control V, Control V, Control C, Control V for paste. Yes. Next, control C and control V, control C, control V. And the last water lily the same way in Excel sheet, control C plus control V, control C plus control V, same line. So this for copy purpose control C and paste purpose control V. This exercise has done, and delete means we have to delete here. And the same way that Word document, this is a Word document, Word document, Word shortcut keywords for computer key. For this also you can put control C, the same option only. You can select here control V, paste, and next select and then select Word document, control C, control V. Select the Word document and select here control V, select here control V, control C, control V, control C, control V. Now the same exercise for copy purpose control C and paste purpose control V. The same like that we will do. Repeat this practice. And the third one example here is Jasmine for copy purpose control C and control V, control C and control V, control C, control V, control C, control V, control C, control V. This exercise has done. Then sunflowers for Word document control C plus control V, control C here, select control V. And here next Word document sheet, butterfly Pia and blue Pia, control C, control V. Next control V. So one time we have to put copy, second time we can put control V. We are getting the same diagram like that. Next exercise for tulip. This structures we have to copy and paste here. Control V we are doing. Next for sweet Pia, same control C and control V, control C and control V. Next that marigold, select this control C and control V. Yes. Next, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Next, select here Control C and Control V. Next, blue bell, Control V here, Control V, Control C, Control V. Next, maxi, Control V, like that, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Like that we are Word document also we have to prepare. So finally we are using that Control C and Control V and Control X for cut purpose. Here the same diagram, Control C and Control V, Control C, Control V, we are getting multiple diagram. Next, lily, that Control C, Control V. Like that. So Word document also we have do like that, Control C and Control V. And now in Excel sheet, shortcut and actions, Control plus N, workbook. And the next one, Control plus O, open workbook, Control plus S, save workbook. Here Control plus C, copy, Control plus X, cut, Control plus V, paste, Control plus Z, undo, Control plus Y, redo, Control plus F, find, Control plus H, replace, Control plus arrow key, move to edge of data region, Control plus space, select column, Control plus Shift plus space, select row, Shift, Control plus Shift plus insert cell, and Control plus hyphen delete cell. And finally we are do some exercise. For Control plus N is the new workbook. For example, if you select here file, Control plus N, control option, here is the Control and N, Control plus N, here also select Control plus N. Yes, new document for book 3 selected. Next, Control plus O, open workbook, Control plus O. Here is the open new workbook, here new open workbook, folder name at all. Here we can put new also, new Excel sheet form also it will come. Next, Control plus O has completed. Next, Control plus S, save document. For examples, if you are type something and we have to save. Save means Control plus X. Here is the Control plus X. Control button press the same time yes also. Now here this is saved. Now next, Control plus C, copy the same. For zooming purpose you have select here 55 and 333, copy and you select here paste. Now 333 coming, copy plus paste, and control X, the same X, you can control X and paste here. Now this cell, control X, control V, now shifted. Control X means cut and control V means paste. Now shifted here, this H column and D column, this control X and select here control V, now shifted, cut and paste. And next sheet, control plus V, paste, just control V we can put, control C and control V, just paste. Here also the same. And control plus Z, undo. Undo means if you are typing 1 2 3, $77. Now select here 33. Now undo means you can put control plus Z, control plus Z in last previous options, like that. And we have to redo. Next redo, here we can put 1 2 3, 1 2 3, $33. Now redo means we can put control Y, control and Y, same like that, control Y, control plus Y, control plus Y. And the next options, control F, find, control and F, we have to find here whatever Excel sheet. And the next, control plus H, control plus H, we have to replace purpose. And the next, control plus arrow key, move to edge of that region, control plus and this arrow key. Control plus space, select column, this column. And the next, shift plus space, select row, shift plus space, this row, shift plus space. And the next, shift control plus shift plus insert cell, control shift plus, here is the insert cell, shift cell, entire row, entire column, entire row, entire column, down, right, everything. And the next, control plus hyphen, delete cell, control plus hyphen. And here some exercise. Bold purpose, here select control B, bold, and for bolder 44. Yes, just bold, unbold, control B, this 3 unbold, bold and unbold, like the bold unbold, control B. And for kindly type in YouTube search @Ishwarya Vijay Kumar for getting my YouTube channels for improving spoken English for children's, interview goers and college students. And thanking you. If any doubt means put the comment box. That Excel sheet, Word document and PPT and PowerPoint, that Excel sheet and that Word document plus PowerPoint, that keywords we have studied and understood. Thanks for watching video, and any doubt means put the comment box.